Godzilla vs. Hawkeye. Can precision stop a beast? The video opens with an intense montage. Skyscrapers crumble as Godzilla's massive tail sweeps through them. Explosions light up the night sky. Cut to Hawkeye perched atop a building, drawing his bow with a determined gaze. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got an epic hypothetical battle that'll blow your mind. Picture this. The colossal king of monsters, Godzilla, goes head-to-head with our favorite sharp-shooting Avenger, Hawkeye. Can one man's precision and skill take down a massive beast? Let's dive in and find out. In this video, we'll explore this wild matchup, breaking down their abilities, strategies, and the possible outcomes if these two ever faced off. So sit back, grab some snacks, and let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the big guy himself, Godzilla. Originating from Japanese cinema in 1954, Godzilla wasn't just another monster. He was a symbol of the devastating power of nuclear weapons, representing the fears of a post-war world. Over the decades, he's been a villain, a hero, and everything in between. But one thing's for sure, he's always been a force of nature. Godzilla is humongous. Depending on the adaptation, he stands anywhere from 164 to 393 feet tall. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty. He weighs around 90,000 tons. His body is covered in thick, armored scales, making him nearly invulnerable to conventional weapons. Plus, he's got regenerative abilities, healing from injuries that would be fatal to others. Now, let's get into what he can do. His signature move? The atomic breath, a beam of radioactive energy capable of leveling entire city blocks. Then there's the nuclear pulse, an explosive shockwave he can emit from his body. In some versions, he's displayed abilities like electromagnetic pulses and even a form of flight using his atomic breath. Talk about overpowered. Godzilla has faced off against some of the toughest monsters out there. King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, Mothra, and more. He's shrugged off attacks from the military, including missiles, tanks, and even nuclear bombs. This guy is the definition of unstoppable. On the flip side, we have Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye. Introduced by Marvel Comics in 1964, he started as a villain but soon joined the Avengers. He's just a regular guy with extraordinary talent, no super serum or mutant abilities here. Trained in a circus, he honed his archery skills to perfection and became one of the world's greatest marksmen. Hawkeye is at the peak of human physical condition. He's insanely accurate, able to hit targets without even looking. He's also skilled in martial arts, acrobatics, and tactics. He's faced off against foes with powers far beyond his own and held his own through sheer skill and determination. His bow and quiver are packed with all sorts of trick arrows, explosive arrows, think mini rockets. EMP arrows, knocks out electronics. Acid arrows, melts through metal. Sonic arrows, disorients enemies. Net arrows, traps opponents. He's got an arrow for almost any situation, making him incredibly versatile. Hawkeye's had some standout moments. He's taken down waves of enemies, matched up against enhanced individuals, and even gone toe-to-toe with the likes of Loki and Ultron. He's the guy who, despite being just a guy with a bow, makes a significant impact in battles spanning galaxies. Imagine a bustling city skyline. Suddenly, the ground shakes, and from the ocean emerges Godzilla. Panic ensues as the giant lizard starts moving inland, causing chaos. Hawkeye, perhaps on a mission nearby, realizes he might be the only one who can intervene until backup arrives. From a rooftop, Hawkeye surveys the destruction. Well, this is new, he mutters. He knows he can't take Godzilla down alone, but he can try to slow him down or divert him. Hawkeye would likely use hit-and-run tactics. He might aim for Godzilla's eyes with explosive or acid arrows to impair his vision. Sonic arrows could disrupt Godzilla's senses. He could use the city's layout to stay hidden, moving swiftly to avoid retaliatory strikes. If he has access to specialized equipment, maybe he could coordinate with the military to set up traps or coordinate strikes. Godzilla might not notice Hawkeye immediately, but an explosive arrow to the eye would definitely get his attention. He might respond with a massive tail swipe or unleash his atomic breath, causing even more destruction. Hawkeye would have to stay constantly on the move to avoid getting crushed or incinerated. Hawkeye's strengths are his agility, precision, and tactical mind. But against Godzilla's immense size, strength, and near invulnerability, those strengths can only go so far. His weapons aren't designed to take down something of Godzilla's magnitude. Targeting sensory organs might buy time. Distractions could divert Godzilla away from populated areas. Using environmental hazards, like leading Godzilla into a power plant that could be detonated, might have an effect. Teaming up with others or calling in reinforcements would increase his chances. Godzilla's size and durability mean he doesn't need to do much to win. Any attack from Hawkeye would be like a mosquito bite. Plus, his regenerative abilities mean that even successful hits won't stop him for long. Realistically, Hawkeye can't defeat Godzilla on his own. The most likely scenario is that he delays or distracts Godzilla, minimizing casualties until heavy hitters arrive. His role would be crucial but not decisive in ending the threat. Experts might agree that while Hawkeye is incredibly skilled, this fight is beyond his solo capabilities. Similar matchups in comics and movies often require a team effort or advanced technology to bring down such massive foes. So we've got Godzilla, a nearly indestructible giant with devastating powers, and Hawkeye, a master marksman with incredible skill but limited firepower against such a behemoth. This matchup highlights the classic theme of human ingenuity versus overwhelming power. While Hawkeye might not be able to stop Godzilla alone, his actions could save lives and buy time. It's a testament to heroism in the face of impossible odds. What do you think? Could Hawkeye make a difference against Godzilla? How would you handle the situation? Let me know in the comments below. Your ideas might be even better than mine. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks to Toho Studios and Marvel Comics for creating these iconic characters. They've given us so much to geek out over. Thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. You guys are the best. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for updates, behind-the-scenes content, and more. Links are in the description below. Before you go, check out these other videos: King Kong vs. Godzilla, Who Reigns Supreme, and Black Widow vs. Hawkeye. Who's the better spy? Don't forget to subscribe. Click here to join the community, and let's keep these epic discussions going.